Hey there, thanks for coming to watch this video on how to record your desktop. Today we're going to be recording our desktop with Streamlabs, and the reason why I use this software is because it's so fully featured and it's free and it's very easy to use. With Streamlabs, you're going to be able to add video sources like your webcam as well as your desktop, and then on top of that add audio sources if you want to add your mic and add any filters to it. Just makes things a lot easier. Without wasting too much more time, let's jump into the video. Alright, so we've made it to the desktop and we're ready to install Streamlabs and get our desktop recording. First things first, open up your web browser of choice. Go to the search bar and type in Streamlabs. You're going to want to navigate to streamlabs.com. Once you're there, download the software and get it installed. To install it, just click the file that's downloaded. When the installer opens, agree to the license terms and choose a place you want to install it and then click install. Once everything's installed, let's go ahead and open the app. You'll notice I have some scenes here. This is what I use to record my gameplay when I'm streaming as well. But it's perfectly capable of recording your desktop or YouTube videos as well. In the bottom left, you'll see the scene selection section. And in here, go ahead and add a new scene. Call it whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to call it YouTube. Once your scene is created, we can go ahead and start to add sources to it so we can record our desktop. On the middle pane, you'll see sources. If you click the little plus button, you'll see a bunch of different options you can add to the screen. For this case, I'm going to go ahead and go to screen capture. Once you click it, hit add source. Then you can capture the main screen and click add source. And now you'll see that I'm recording the screen that we're on. If I can move it, shrink it, move it around, and do all that good stuff. So now that we have our screen there, we'll notice that if we move our window, you'll see that it's taking place here. We can, open up other windows and it'll show up in this stream. We're getting a mirror effect. That's normal because we're looking at the same screen that we're working on. If you have a second monitor, it's advisable that you move the Streamlabs software over to that monitor while you record on your main one. Once your scene is selected, you can go ahead and look at the mixer and choose any audio devices that you want. If you want your desktop audio to show up, you'll see it here. And if you want your mic audio, you'll see it down here. As I talk, you can see that the bars are moving here and it's showing that there is input coming. In terms of desktop audio, we can test it just by using this, and it doesn't seem to be working. So what you can do is click the settings beside the audio source, hit properties, and choose the device that you want outputted. In this case, it's my speakers. And now you'll see if I do this, you'll see the bar light up. So yeah. That's basically the basic setup if you just wanted to record your screen. Once you do this, you want to just make sure that all your settings in Streamlabs are good. If you click settings in the bottom left corner, you'll go to output, recording, make sure everything here is left. Usually the default is okay. Make sure your recording format is MP4. If you want to copy my settings, pause the video and go ahead and do that. This recording hardware is basically if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can use these, a newer one. And then if you want to use the CPU, you'll use the other ones. Under the video tab, you'll see the base canvas resolution, and this can be changed. So if you want to change it down to 1080, you can. And then the output resolution is what your video file is going to output to. So in this case, it's downscaling my video from 1440p to 1080p. And the reason why I do that is because my screen is 1440p And if I were to put 1080, it would look weird. I keep the settings at the native resolution for the base canvas and then output the 1080p. Once those settings are figured out, you're ready to basically rock and roll. You can hit record. And what will happen is the video will start to record. You can, if you're working with just one monitor, you can minimize, go through and do whatever you want. I'm going to open up the web browser, go to YouTube, look at my videos, and yeah, and once you're done, close this, and I'm going to open up Streamlabs and then hit the recording button to stop recording. And that's it. I've recorded a video of my desktop. To see where the recordings went, you can see that in your settings under output and recording. And you'll see I have a recording path here at users Tyler video. So I'm going to open it up, go to videos, and we should have a video here of what we just recorded. And so what will happen is the video will start to record. You can hear it playing in the background. If you're working with just one monitor, you can mid-boob. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the simplest version. I'm going to just show you guys how to add video or your webcam to the recording. And to do so, you're just going to want to go to the sources again. Under your scene, choose video capture device, click that, hit add source, and then choose what source you want. You can choose to add a new source or choose an existing one. Right now, my camera is being used in the recording for this YouTube video, but right now this camera is being used in the OBS studio for this YouTube video, so it's not going to show up here, but basically you add your source here, and then what happens is you can choose it. But because we're using the camera in this case on OBS Studio, we can't see it here. But I'm just going to add an image just to show you how to use it. If you have your webcam set up, you can just add it like that. I'm going to go ahead and add an image here as well so that you can see how it works. I'm going to hit add source, image, and I'm going to choose this one, add the source, and then you can just click and drag it around so that it is positioned wherever you want. And you can go ahead and add your image or your camera into the scene and it'll be visible when you record. That's basically it. Thanks for watching the video and I hope it really helped you. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe because it really helps me out. If you had any questions about what we did today, please leave them down in the comments. If you have any other video recommendations, leave them down in the comments as well and I can try to get those to you as well.